Hey everyone, it's Kris Kelley with the West Monroe West Ouachita Chamber of Commerce, and I'm joined with my friend
Caleb Etheridge with Etheridge Pipeline and Conduit.
All right, so dispel the rumors. What is Etheridge Pipeline and Conduit? It's the newest thing everywhere.
Yeah, a little short explanation. We're a utility construction company.
Got it.
So we put in small gas lines, stuff you would see like in neighborhoods and things like that, not the big ones you hear about on TV. And also we're a broadband provider. We've installed coax cable and telecommunications lines for Comcast, AT&T,
all the big names,
all the big names you know of. We've put fiber in for them, and we mostly do that through a method called horizontal directional drilling. So if you're going down the road, you look over there, you see this kind of wacky looking rig on the side of the road with some rods coming out of it. The whole premise behind that is we can shoot out 500-600 feet, hook onto something, pull our rods back, pull that in. Anyone in between those two holes is none the wiser. We didn't have to cut a big ditch open. We can go up under parking lots, rivers, creeks, the whole nine. So, we do have the bucket trucks. We got a lot of other auxiliary services, but that's our mainstay.
And to be fair, you guys are the people that literally brought the fiber to my office.
Oh, that's right.
Finally, after a 2-year conversation.
That's right.
So I proudly champion Etheridge that finally. But again, like you said, you brought it from up the street and hooked on to existing service, and then it was there, but no disturbance other than that small hole site.
Yeah, we'll set some handholds every couple of lot lines, so that whoever's at those lot lines can feed out of that handhole if they call for service. But we're all around town. You'll see us everywhere.
So taking off on fiber, man, growing business, hugely expanding.
Yes.
So what are some challenges in that alone?
It's the same one everyone talks about. It's a qualified workforce. And when you talk about directional drill rigs and you talk about the skill set that's needed to get out there, not only that, but there's other utilities in the ground. So we've got to locate those, make sure we don't damage those while we're drilling in our services, and those take qualified people. That's a very specific skill set. So right now we're doing a lot of partnerships with people like Louisiana Delta Community College. It was like 3 months ago we put together our own class. We took 6 people that didn't know what a shovel was, and their last day they completed a bore, they pulled in conduit, pulled cable, and set PEDs. So that's our challenge.
Right.
We're hoping that here pretty soon we're able to find a solution.
And so the point that you were making in that conversation we had at Delta was, why are we bringing in these outside companies to do something in our backyard that's going to benefit people in our backyard that has to be maintenance in our backyard?
Exactly, because we're looking, and you've got all these state dollars, all these Fed dollars that's coming down, and our big thing we're going around preaching is, let's take that fiber boom, because they're going to label this the big fiber boom. It's going to be just like we look at the old ones in the 90s. They're going to say this was the fiber boom of 2020.
Sure.
And why don't we take that and make it an economic boom? Why don't we take those dollars, spend it, get a local contractor to service it, who, by the way, when it's built, they're not going back to the next state where they're from. They're going to be here. They're the ones who built the network. They're going to be there to maintain it if you need them. But let's put it in their pockets, so they can go take it home to their families, spend it at their local grocery stores or at the movie house or whatever.
Buy that house here, make that impact settled,
Absolutely.
And have that longevity.
Add numbers to the workforce.
Sure.
Let's give them the skills that they didn't, otherwise have, and let's add numbers to a local workforce that can stay around and maintain the network.
And to put real numbers to that, we're talking about 10% impact by hiring someone outside of what that money of that construction project has as a local impact to theoretically 100%.
Yeah, absolutely.
So it's a big deal. So I applaud that mentality, and thank you for partnering with Delta and actually growing up the workforce that meets your needs. Like that's very forward thinking. So let's talk selfishly. What's your hope out of the relationship for the chamber? What does the chamber do for you, Etheridge?
Well, it's just having that advocate, right? That's there with us, that shares the same common goal of putting a local workforce to work and helping local businesses thrive. What's that going to lead to? More hires. Growing businesses leads to more hires. So it's an easy decision, and it just goes in line with our our company values. We want to be local. We want to be ingrained in anything going on local, and that's what the chamber's about. So the chamber, we've had multiple conversations about ways we can get together and get further ingrained, get our name out there. Hey, one thing that the chamber will do for you is just a lot of our advertising is word of mouth. We go talk with our customers. We've got maybe 5-6 big customers that we chat with, direct communication, but HR recruiting. Who's going to get your name out there better than your local chamber of commerce? Your face is always. I still 4.5 years in, people come to me and they go, I didn't know you were here.
Right.
We hired a guy 3 months ago. He was doing the same line of work in Montana.
Instead of his own backyard.
Exactly. And now he works with us. But that's all from, he saw his wife was at a local business and saw my business card sitting there, and she took it and said, my husband does this.
Right.
That's getting involved in that local chamber.
Yeah.
Get your name out there. Let the chamber get your name out there, and you'll be surprised how many people are actually out there with some of the skills you may actually be able to utilize.
Right.
But
or the network expands to some other conversation. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Fantastic.
So it's been a great thing for us, and it's been a great partnership thus far.
Thank you so much. This is a great opportunity to chat with you more. Thank you for everything you're doing in our community. Thank you for your chamber membership. For more information about West Monroe Chamber, you can find out at westmonroechamber.org or call us for 325-1961.
Thanks. I appreciate it.